Everyone, welcome. I am Paula, and today it is November 20th. For the month of November, I have been doing a Keto 101 series, just sharing what I have learned over the past 2 years living a ketogenic lifestyle. I call it a lifestyle. Sometimes you'll hear me refer to it as a diet, but it is truly a lifestyle for me. I have determined in my mind that this is the way I'm going to live because my health has completely changed for the better since I've been living this way, and now it is my way of eating. So over this past month, I've been sharing some videos about just the basics of keto, what it is, and showing what we eat throughout the day. Me and my husband both eat a low carb keto diet, and so we like to do videos that show it actually what we are eating throughout the day. They are called What I Eat in a Day videos, or now, since he's been doing them with me, I've been calling them What We Eat in a Day videos. And they are really popular on my channel. People really like to see really and truly what we are eating. We show everything that we eat in the videos for the day. We don't sneak things here and there off video and eat and drink things that aren't shown on the video. We try to show every single thing that we ingest for that day when we do those videos. I think that a lot of people find them very helpful, especially if you are new to keto. So one of the biggest questions that I get is, how many carbs do I eat per day, and do I count net carbs or total carbs? And I did a video on this earlier in the month, but we count total carbs and we stay under 20 grams of total carbs per day. During the month of September, I believe it was, I did a challenge. That's my cat's tail. I did a challenge on eating 3 carnivore days a week, and then the other 4 days of the week I had just my regular keto, staying under 20 total carbs a day. And I really lost a really good amount of weight for that month. And ever since I did that challenge, I have been keeping my total grams of carbs under 10 grams per day. So for the most part, I stay under 20 grams a day, but recently I've dropped it even lower, staying under 10 grams per day. So today I'm just gonna be showing you what we eat throughout the day today. I'm also going to talk just for a minute about how I stay motivated during the holidays. What do I do on Thanksgiving? I've already had a bunch of questions. People email me or message me over in our Facebook group and ask, what we are doing, what's our plans for Thanksgiving. Our kids are coming up for Thanksgiving and they eat low carb as well. And so our Thanksgiving is going to be pretty low carb. We're not going to really have the temptations of things that other people would enjoy that are not low carb in front of us. But I have been to those types of dinners. Last year we went to Thanksgiving and there was potatoes and a lot of starchy foods, the pasta salads and all of that. And what I do when I see those types of foods is I think of those foods as they're toxic to my body. I personally cannot eat a lot of carbs. If I do, I start to hurt in my joints. I have some autoimmune issues, and I have brought them all of my symptoms under control by eating this way. And so I just look at those foods as they're going to hurt me if I eat them. And I think that motivates me enough. I really suffered before I started this way of eating, and now I don't. And I just look at that. I do not want to go back to those foods because I know what they're going to do to my body. So I have just kind of trained my brain that those foods are going to hurt me. The other day I did a video and I showed Ed's hunting buddy had brought a bunch of candy here and chips and put them on our kitchen counter. And we walked in the house. We were out at a doctor's appointment for Ed. You can go back and watch the video. But all this junk food was on the counter, and I was so disgusted by looking at that food. And I was just telling Ed this morning that I didn't even consider that food. It's not food. It's not bringing any nutrition to your body. It's not doing any good for your body, but maybe satisfying your taste for a moment. And that little moment of pleasure is not worth any kind of joint pain, any kind of migraines to me any kind of weight gain or anything that would come as a result of me eating those kind of foods. So that's the way I look at those kind of foods. I'm not tempted to eat those kind of foods. I'm more disgusted when I see those kind of foods now. I think that has just come by consistently eating this way for 2 years. I don't take cheat days. I don't do cheat meals. I can't afford to. My health cannot afford it. That's just how I overcome it. But there are people I understand that can not resist when they see those kind of dishes out on the buffet for Thanksgiving, and they really struggle with it, and they just cannot resist it, and it really is hard. So what I want to say to you is, whether you are cooking dinner or whether you are going somewhere for dinner, make sure that you are making a few sides for yourself that you can enjoy, and a dessert or two that you can enjoy. A keto-friendly dessert, a sugar-free dessert that you can enjoy with your family, and you don't have to feel left out. You don't have to feel like you're missing out on having that. I would recommend, if you're going somewhere, just say, hey, I'm gonna bring a couple of dishes to share with everyone. Have a charcuterie board with lots of different meats and cheeses. Have some deviled eggs. Have some green beans with bacon and mushrooms. I have a really good recipe for green beans, bacon, mushrooms over on my website, lowcarbrevelation.com. Most people are gonna have a turkey, a ham, or some prime rib, or some kind of meat that you can enjoy. So you can have that, and then make sure you're gonna have some sides to go along with that. Have some mashed cauliflower if you want an alternative to mashed potatoes. There are a lot of different recipes that you can do, that you can make for yourself and to share with others. There may be others that want to do low carb as well, and they might be struggling at your gatherings that you're going to, and there will be some nice choices for them if you bring your dishes along too. If you're cooking and you are cooking for your family and they eat traditional and they want those traditional meals, make those traditional meals for them. We've done it before. But just make sure you have some things that you can enjoy with that delicious meat that is going to be served alongside of the buffet. So that is my tips for you. Just make sure, be prepared, and make sure that you have some things that you can enjoy. Real quick, I want to show you, I'm going to move the camera back here. Got our own merch now, and I want to show you this t-shirt that I have. It is Body by Bacon. It's got all the cuts of the pig, and it says hashtag LCR for life. My husband over in our Facebook group puts that on there all the time, hashtag low carb revelation for life. And so I'm really loving all this merch. Got this cool hat the other day, LCR for life. And this is like embroidered on here. This is a really nice hat. It's got it doesn't have the Velcro. It's got this kind of a, I prefer this better because my hair gets stuck in there's Velcro ones. So I got this cool hat, and I got this really cool pom-pom beanie hat, LCR for life. This also is embroidered. We have a bunch more t-shirts. We have a coffee mug, and I'm gonna be adding some more stuff to it because it's really, really fun to have all this different merch. So you can go right at under this video, you can hit the shop button if you're on your phone, and you can go and right to my store and see all of the listings that we have. Also over on my website, lowcarbrevelation.com, there is a link where there's a picture of me actually right at the top of the website wearing one of the t-shirts, and you can click on that and it'll take you to the store as well. So this is just really fun. So I'll be back in a little bit. For our first meal, it is almost 12 o'clock noon, and we are getting ready to have some BLT sandwiches. And so I have some chaffles here that I made. This is my savory chaffle recipe. It's over on my website. It's basically eggs, cheddar cheese, a little garlic powder, a little salt, and some bacon bits. And you just make them into chaffles. And I'm gonna toast these. I'm gonna turn my camera around here. I have some bacon going right now in the background in my air fryer. I have my chaffles here, my 4-slice toaster. I'm gonna put these right into my toaster. I store these in the refrigerator in a Ziploc baggie, and they work really great for sandwiches. And so I'm gonna get these toasted while the bacon's going. And I have some avocado mayonnaise here that I'm gonna be using, some lettuce, some tomato, and bacon. And it's a really easy sandwich, very low in carb and very nutrition packed. So I'll be back to show you what they look like when they're all put together. All right, so this is Ed's BLT. And look at that, it's loaded. One thing about chaffles I wanted to mention, that when you reheat them, either in a toaster or an air fryer or however you want to heat them, remember there's cheese in the ingredients. And so it softens up for a couple of minutes after you heat it. And then just like cheese would, it kind of softens up, but then it starts to firm back up after it cools off a little bit. So it is a little softer in texture when you first heat it, but after you let it sit for a minute, that cheese starts to get returned back to the solid state that it's in, and it comes out really good. So we have BLTs and a pickle, and that's our first meal.
Okay, I want to show you something. Oops, got bacon on my elbow. So I want to show you something real quick. Ed's sitting here working a puzzle, having his BLT. And I want to talk to you for a minute. My air fryer is beeping. I want to talk to you for a minute about this puzzle. All right? One of our viewers suggested that we try this. I don't want to say the word because I feel like I'm going to butcher it, but this right here. This kind of puzzle, okay? It's like a reverse puzzle. So it's hard to explain, but
the scene is of the boy's point of view, the little boy's point of view.
So
next to his dad.
Yeah. What these people in the puzzle are looking at is what the puzzle is on the other side of the room. So you have to, let me show you here. This is the only clue you get of this puzzle. Like you only get like a little glimpse of it. And the rest is basically just figuring it out and putting it all together on your own.
Hardest thing I've ever done.
This has literally taken him days. And he's almost done. I helped a little, but it's very challenging. And
it's so hard when you don't have a picture to go by.
Yeah, you have this. And you have the clues right here. This is not what the puzzle looks like. It's the other side of the room, if that makes sense. But I just wanted to say that I feel like this would be an amazing white elephant gift if you're going to a Christmas party and you need to do a gift exchange. It's under $20. And I'm going to put the link for this one down below. There's a lot of them. This is just a Christmas one, but this would be a fabulous gift for a white elephant party. If you're thinking of something different and unusual to give as a gift, it's not just an ordinary puzzle. It's very puzzling. So I just wanted you to see. So this is the puzzle so far. So you can see here, it shows the front of the man looking into the room. And on the puzzle, it shows the back of the man looking into the room. And this is what they're seeing. Santa coming down the chimney, and he's angry Santa. But you get the picture as it starts to come, as you start to put it together. But this right here is what you have to go by. And it is very challenging. So if you're looking for something for family fun this season when you're all getting together, or if you want a gift idea, we've never seen a puzzle like this before. So cool. Thank you to whoever recommended this, because this has kept Ed busy for days.
Big time.
So how was the BLT?
BLT was on point.
Yeah.
Really good.
Really good. So I'm going to go, and I'll see you in a little bit.
And Sapphira are still doing our daily walk to the mailbox. And come here, baby girl. Every day we take our walk to the mailbox. It is the post office doesn't deliver on our road. This is our little private road that goes to our house. They don't come down this road. We have to walk out to the other road and walk down the road. So it's a nice little walk every day. And I've been getting out with her and walking, and we're still doing that every day. It is getting cold up here in northern Michigan. And this morning it was 19 degrees. It was really cold this morning. And so I got my big coat on and I got my LCR for life hat on and I love it. And come on, girly. Sapphira. So I got a bunch of stuff here from the mailbox. I have some more samples here from the company that is making all of my merchandise. And I don't know what I got here. I know the one container is probably the coffee mugs that I designed. So I'm so excited to go back to the house and open them up and see what they look like. You all, my dog, she's a Wheaten Terrier, and her hair grows really long. She's the type of dog that doesn't shed, but her hair just grows and grows. And I normally cut her hair myself. I groom her. I have a grooming table at my other house, and I have clippers and all that stuff for her. Hey, girl! Her hair has just been growing since I've been up here. I don't have any way to groom her. So my son's coming up this week and he's going to go to my house and get some of her supplies that I use to groom her with. And I'm going to give her a little haircut. I do let her hair grow longer in the winter months to keep her warm. In the summer, I shave her down because she gets so hot. But yeah, she needs a little bit of a trim. She's starting to look like a little woolly polar bear. Yeah. Hey, cutie. All right, I'll see you soon.
All right, so check out the shirt, Eat More Beef, LCR for Life. Got these nice coffee mugs, LCR for Life. And then we are having our prime protein shakes. Be back in just a little bit.
All right, so we are getting ready to have dinner and we are having some leftovers. I had some crispy chicken tenders. My dog's drinking out of her bowl. I had some crispy chicken tenders left over from the other day, and I just made a Caesar salad and put the chicken tenders on top, and this is one of our favorite go-to meals. And so the recipe for my crispy chicken tenders is over on my website, and for my Caesar dressing as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat, and then we'll be back. I'll be back to close out this video in just a few minutes. So dinner was really good. I love having leftovers in the refrigerator for those days when you just don't feel like cooking. And today's just been kind of like a hectic kind of day. And I just got off the phone FaceTiming my 3 grandsons and then my 1 grandson. I have 4 grandsons. One son and his wife have 3, and my other son and his wife have 1. And I just got done FaceTiming all of them tonight. We just spent over an hour on the phone with both of them. And it's so good to see their little faces. I'm so thankful for FaceTime. I am really involved in my grandkids' lives. I've been actively involved in their lives since Judah, who is almost 8, since he was a baby. And it's really hard. It's been really hard being up here away from them for so long. But I'm so thankful to be able to just get on the phone and talk with them. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for tonight. Make sure you subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. I'll see you really soon. Have a great day and God bless.